Right, hello, and we're back with part 20, and we're going to finish off the enemy script today. And we left it hanging last time as we're making this variable attack. This variable is to tell the enemy when we have attacked, so we can't just hit them all the time. We have to reload our hit to make it look more professional, really, and not less glitchy. So instead of just when you're not attacking, getting life off them when you actually attack. So attack boolean equal false, because you're not attacking all the time. So if I can spell it right, equals false. Right, now what I want to do now is I want to set up the rest of the enemy script. But actually, first we need to set up, I think, this. Thinking here because I don't know how we're going to set this up actually. Alright, okay. So we need to make another attack thing. We'll make it, but this one we'll call enemy attack. So the enemy has to same concept, same thing for the enemy, but so you can't just keep attacking and that, you know what I mean. Right, this time enemy attack, and same concept, but instead of this minus in health, it's underscore root dot health minus enemy attack, which was set up before, or -4 then. Yeah. So we've set the attacking on the enemy to damage us. So now we need to set a little debug thing. It's if the enemy array nothing's in the array. I don't actually think we need this. Yeah, we do actually. Right, so if enemy array dot I have that, paste that, dot underscore x equal null. So this is debugging. Enemy array dot splice. If you don't know what splice is, it's another array call command, but basically just slices the enemy from the scene, takes it out. One like that. Just that's if to stop glitching in movement. Right, and to remove enemies from the scene. Now we need to set up if the enemy dies. So go if that dot health is less than or equal to 0, then that dot alive equals false. It's basically dead, and then that loops through there and it says, oh, it's not alive anymore, go to and stop dead. Right. One second, the phone's ringing. I'll have to answer. Right. Sorry about that. I was just me auntie calling saying happy birthday, because it was my birthday yesterday, and like. Right. Okay. So what I want to do now is where we were. Yeah, live equals false. So now at the end of the enemy script, you're like, yes, great, because it's just dragging on now. Actually, we're right at the end. We've got like no more coding to do. Buzzing. Right. I think there's that many. That lines up with that. That lines up with that and that. Yeah, that many. Right. Now, one last thing you're thinking, oh my god, more programming. It's just 2 lines of things. It's to start this function. On enter frame equal function. So this always runs. So also, I've been anyone who's doing a health script will for yourself, for our health. So you die and you go to die screen. I haven't done one yet for this, but I'll be getting round to one soon. Put it in here. Don't put it in like an object in the scene. Put it in here, because this always loops. Just put if health equals 0 or is less or equal to 0, then go to and stop, die frame, whatever you're doing, remove object from the scene, so and so on. Right. If you don't know how to do one, I'll be doing one at the end when we're polishing up, so it's not really that important now. Right. So we just need to do this. We need to call this function all the time. Yeah. And that's our enemy script. But there's only one last thing we have to do, what I didn't do before, is make it so we can attack. We can attack, or the enemy can attack, but there's not going to be any attack animation. So basically what we have to do here is actually just a simple copy paste matter. So if MC hit test, enemies in scene, whatever, la di da, right? If it hit tests, then we want it to attack. So this dot go to and stop attack. But if it doesn't hit test, so else, want them to keep walking. So that lines up with that, lines up with that. We need to close that off, I think. And yeah, that's it. Probably get errors, and half the stuff probably won't work. Oh, only one error, that's quite a treat. And I know where it is too. It's here. Because I've probably done something wrong somewhere. It's because my mouse, when I wrote this and I took a picture of it, my mouse is over the, what do you call it? One second, I'll have to go into Doodle Sword. I wrote this ages ago. This is when I just done a little scrap version of it to get it all like done. It's not as complex as ours now. Ours has like weapon slots. This doesn't have weapon slot. It has like 2-part inventory system. I made mine like much better. Right, so I'll just have to find it. Plus tag. Alright. So we're just missing this. I didn't know that was surrounded by that. I thought it was surrounded by these actually. But I'm going to check the picture again just so I've make sure I've got it right. Close that. No, right. It should be right now. Just Yeah, walk. The reason there's no enemies spawning because we haven't set them to spawn. We haven't even called this function. We'll need to make like a spawner what will spawn enemies at the function. So we'll just spawn one. Do never put it in the on enter frame. I don't know, it'll probably freeze your flash, or it'll just like either it'll say, do you want to carry on with these actions, or it'll just create millions of enemies, and you'll just walk like it's really slow. So see, that's a simple enemy. The reason why it's not following us on the y-axis, see what on the x-axis it follows us, is because we haven't set that up. We might as well set that up now. I don't need me Android anymore, so I know how to do. It's easy to do. I just instead of writing it, because I would have written it, I would have errors. I took pictures of it after writing it before. It took us like quite a few hours to set up this tutorial, but it was worth it. So, got 11 minutes, got a fair time. And now I want to set up this. So, why? We might make a rotation instead. Rotation. We should actually, instead of X scaling it, rotate it left and right, because it'll be more. Right, face it up. That's its face. That's the way it's facing. Right, that's the way it's facing. So now we know. And let's check in here, because I don't want to find all the rotation. Left 270, right 90. So I don't know if this will work. I've never tried this before. Well, 90, 270. It probably work better actually. I've got the wrong way around. Great. 270, 90. We need this here. You change this to Y. Rotation would be, I think, 360 here. And what we got left, we got 180. Oh, wrong way around again. It's not my day. Right. So 360 here. I'm just really guessing the rotation. I don't know how to like rotate things with my head. So that would just be weird. Right. It's still very buggy because it's not rotation. I might, if I put else ifs here, if I put else if here, then I'll delete that function. Is that there? No, I don't delete that there. It could, I think it could work a bit better. No, it works worse. I might make it later. We'll take the rotation out for now, because I'm going to make it later so it always faces you, like diagonally and everything, because it'll be like much better like that. Because as you can see, when I move down, it doesn't move down. It should. Because we've got Y here. That's why. That's Y. Right. So basically it can move diagonally, but if it always faces you, we'll put a script in what makes it face you. And I'm not sure how to do that, but I think it's something like this: angle, degrees, something like that. I'll have to look it up how to do it, because it's quite a bit of math. It's not too advanced, but I'll look up how to do it, then I'll write one. Right, so we've got our basic enemy. Chases us. He spawns in the location what we put him to spawn in. He chases us. He gets to us. he rapes us. Right, okay. To stop that him getting so close, you can put like minus 40 here. So at one angle, watch. If I go here, I think if I put minus 40 on all of them, it's not always minus 40. It's 40. I think it's plus on some. So you won't get so close. Just test stuff out with pluses here and that. Then you won't get so close on that. I'll do that in another tutorial, make them like exact, put rotation on them. But we've got a lot to do now. We've got to set up animations for them. We've got to you could set up animations, just name the frames. If you don't know how to do it, just wait for the next tutorial, and I should be doing that in the next tutorial. We've also got to make arrays so it spawns different enemies. We've got to also make spawn points so it spawns at different points. It's fairly simple spawn points. We've got quite a lot to do. We've got to make the hitting work. The hitting works, but it doesn't work because we haven't defined because enemy attack always equal false. We need to put it so it equals true in the fighting animations. Could do that now for our hitting animation actually, just to give you a taste of it, how like it works. So attack, go on there, go to attack and animation. Right, that's exactly when we hit. So go to that frame, attack equal true. Just go root dot. Fairly simple, this system. And then when you're not attacking, obviously you go back to that frame, attack equals false. Because if the attack stays on true, you could just walk into enemies and kill them. And sometimes it can glitch and stay on true, but you make a debug gas to stop that from happening. So now when we should hit him a lot, he dies. Look, he can't move now. He's dead. The only reason he hasn't like disappeared or exploded is because he hasn't got a dead animation. When you put dead animation in, you want to go and put your dead animation, then at the end of that frame, the dead animation, you want to write underscore root dot, no, underscore parent, in brackets, remove. I think it's that. You could try it. I just want to write it just to see if it comes up in keywords. So you go underscore parent remove. No, not remove. Remove movie. Remove movie clip. You'd write that at the end of the die frame, and then that would like remove him from the space, from the scene, so you wouldn't take like 8 memory for your game. So you would die, you would explode, then you would get removed from the scene. Right, that's the tutorial up below now, and that's part 20 I think, and we'll be coming back part 21, and we'll be polishing up our enemy and making him like a proper enemy. Right, that's it for today. Well, not today, well now, bye.